people of the internet, and welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to be making over this room that you see me in. So I recently moved a couple days ago and I wanted to take you guys along with me to this journey of making over this room. So let's get started. So this right here is what the room looks like when I moved in. Two of the walls are this gorgeous green color. One of them is white and the other one is just full-on closet. And I have these two beautiful windows in the corner of the room. To start this room makeover, I started off with creating a game plan. So that included creating a floor plan of sorts of where my mirror would go, my bed, my nightstand, and my desk, and what other pieces of furniture I wanted to bring in. And then after that, I compiled a bunch of photos that I really liked and I wanted to pull inspiration from. And lastly, I created a color palette for my room so everything looked cohesive. Next, it was time to bring in all the big furniture pieces into the room, start unpacking them and putting them in their places. We can't hold this token. Good morning, it's day 2 of me moving in and redoing my room, and I wanted to show you the progress I've made, or maybe lack thereof. So I'm gonna start off with this area right here. I have these Helmer drawers from IKEA and I put them apart because I am making a desktop for them, so I measured and put them in their respective places. I have my camera on a tripod now, so hopefully no more shaky footage from my camera. My phone's still gonna be shaky, I'm sorry. I have all of this. I put my printer down, and horrors of wire and internet. I might have to move my printer because the chair doesn't go in because there's not enough space, but that's a later problem. I have all my boxes here that house a variety of stuff. I stole my sister's nightstand because she only needs 1 instead of 2. So there is the nightstand. I have some ugly bed sheet. I was super tired yesterday and needed something, so that's the bed for now. And in the closet, I have very little hung up, but I have the furniture that needs to go in the closet, and there's the big ass mirror behind it. So yeah, that's what I've done. Oh, and then there's more stuff outside my room that needs to get put away. But you know, I should be putting away stuff, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna go shower and make my desk because that's more fun than opening boxes and putting them away. So I'll catch you guys when I am making my desk. It's a strange world we live in. All we want is loving, searching for things unspoken. We can't hold this token. So to build my desk, I basically went to Home Depot and got myself 2 pieces of 2x8x10 lumber and had it cut down the middle. So I had 4 pieces that were 2x8x5, and then I'm gonna use 3 of them to make my desk, and then 1 that's left will be my shelf, the floating shelf I plan to put up above my desk. So I'm starting off with testing this stain on a scrap piece of wood. I had never stained wood before, so I wanted to test it out on scrap wood and see how it turned out before I did it to my big pieces of wood. So to actually make my shelf, I am just laying 3 of the board good side towards the ground, and I'm cutting some scrap wood I had to size and using that scrap wood as a way to connect all 3 of the wood. I'm also putting wood glue in between the planks so the bond is tighter and there's less of a gap between the wood. In hindsight, I should have used clamps, but I wanted this to be done as soon as possible because I needed my desk for a midterm I had in a couple of days, and I didn't have time to like go out and buy clamps or whatever, so I just kind of eyeballed it and used hands and my force. It turned out pretty good. There is a little bit of gap between the wood planks, but it's not too noticeable and it doesn't bother me, so I'm okay with it. And then once all the 3 planks were joined together, I gave them a good stain and made sure that every inch was covered and that it looked okay.
Even if you're gone, I will remember you're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do.
So here I'm just styling the desk with some of the pieces that I have. I basically went shopping in my basement. We have a bunch of leftover tiles from our washroom, from our kitchen, so I thought, ooh, maybe I'd have that and have that as my workspace because the wood is unfinished and it can get scratched very, very easily. So I thought I'd have like a tile workspace, but the tiles I brought up were either too big or too small for the desk and didn't really look right, so I just left it as is. So here's how the room looked after day 2. The desk was made, the bed was where it was supposed to be. I still had a bunch of boxes I needed to unpack, but overall it looked neater than it did on the first day. So day 3 was the final day of the makeover, and it was the day that I planned to pull everything together. So it started off with going to IKEA early in the morning to beat the line and grabbing all the stuff that I needed. All the products that I used will be linked in the description below if you guys want to use the same thing. So after IKEA, I decided to work on the floating shelf above my desk. I started it off with spray painting these shelf brackets that I got from Walmart. I just spray painted them black and I started staining the last piece of wood to work as my shelf. So once they all were done and drying, I started to assemble my IKEA furniture, and as you guys know, it's a pain in the ass to assemble IKEA stuff. So once all the IKEA stuff was unboxed and assembled, it was finally time to put up the shelf. So what I had done was I had previously marked where the studs were, so I knew the shelf wasn't going anywhere and I was drilling straight into studs. So I screwed in my brackets, put the shelf on top, and got some fun stuff to decorate the top of the shelf with. So to decorate the shelf, I stole a plant from my mom. I got this mope drawer unit from IKEA, which is now houses all my pens and markers, and I just put a little bit of knickknacks up there. I also have all my K-pop albums up there. It's a really cute spot for them. I only have 7, I believe, currently. I don't actively go out and buy them. All of these are majority gifts given to me. But when I have enough income and enough funds in the future, I really want to expand my K-pop collection. So day 4 is all about final touches and filming the final room tour for you guys. So I'm just making up my bed, cleaning up odds and ends, and making sure everything looks pretty neat and tidy.
Stick to the trail. a circle lost and no going back. Lost and we're not going back. Searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back, relax, cause love is blinding. Searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back and relax, cause love is blinding.
It's a strange world we live in, but all we want is loving. Searching for things unspoken.
So here is what the space looked like before. And here is how it looks after.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this room makeover, give it a big thumbs up. In the next week or so, you will be getting an in-depth room tour where I show you all around my room and how I organize my stuff. So make sure you're subscribed and turn on the bell notification so you get notified when the room tour is uploaded. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.